All right, we're on a little stroll through Buckhorn State Park. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the Friday, October 3rd. Starting to fill up with hams. You're starting to see a lot of antennas going up. And for the non-hams, a lot of confused looks on their faces. But hopefully they find it as much fun as we do. Now, speaking of fun, first one I want to show you is father and son team. We call them the Mikes, and they got some military surplus stuff that is super cool, and then they rebuilt some things, so they see me coming, so I'll show you. They got the Tahoe Potomobile with some whip antennas on it. They got the comms trailer, which we'll dive into. Hey, Mike and Mike.
Hi there.
And then they got this beefy antenna mast. This will not blow over in the wind. If it blows over in the wind, you're in a tornado. This is straight up a military antenna.
It's actually a light tower, is what it is.
Okay.
Floodlights.
Okay, so it's not for antennas, just for lighting the area. And introduce yourself, by the way.
I'm Mike, NG9B from Southwest Wisconsin.
And the son?
I'm Mike, 89TQW.
All right, so they come every year. They have a lot of military surplus stuff, and this is pretty cool. So on top of this light mount is that a homemade beam that you got?
Yep, homemade portable beam. Currently set up for 20 meters. They're shortened elements.
Sure.
But I have other elements I can swap. Currently I have it set up for 15 meters, and then I have 3 elements on 10 if I so choose.
Okay. And then the cross member, is that just like the military surplus?
No, that's actually PVC painted green.
Okay,
Yep.
just painted green.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. So how long does that take to set up?
Not very long.
Not very long?
10 minutes or less.
Okay.
Yeah, not very long. It's all tuned and everything. I just have to Velcro the wires onto the elements.
Sure. And to get it up, okay, you got the kickstands that come out. They're on pins. And then each section, okay, it's just got a rack and gear.
Yep, rack and pinion gear, and just a hand crank.
Okay.
So yep.
So you crank
Cranks
up the
up
first one.
Yep.
Crank up the next one.
Yep.
Crank up the third one. Okay, very cool. So how much does this thing weigh?
Probably about 125 pounds or so. It's pretty hefty. It's a 2-man lift.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got your station here.
ICOM 7100.
Yep.
Currently, and a bunch of HTs.
HTs, yeah, because there's lots of comms going on within the park. I know you guys were working with a few others to do, was it the
N1CC award?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
we ran through 13 bands today.
Okay. So for those that don't follow POTA, that's an award where if you
W9 W9 IKU.
is where you can get a special award for working a park with multiple bands, like at least 10 bands. 10 bands.
Are right at the T intersection where the one-way starts.
Giving directions on in.
Okay.
So you're telling me a little bit about this
73 W9
this comms trailer, and I was like, stop, I gotta go get a camera because I want to catch this all. This is pretty cool. So you got the comms trailer. That's basically like your old school pickup camper that the military puts in the back of small vehicles like a Humvee, or in these trailers that are typically towed behind Humvees or other vehicles. And you're saying that they're kind of set up differently for different applications.
Yeah, there's different ones for different applications. This one was a radio teletype unit, I guess, and there are some others that are just purely radio comms, but there's some that are set up for computer communications, all different purposes.
Sure.
But yeah, these are used out in the field wherever they need comms. This is this is where the comms go through.
All right. So there's pass-throughs. Well, it's hinged on there, but you can see there's pass-throughs for, like here we're putting power in, but I'm sure for them too is power and then coax coming out or fiber
data,
or whatever.
Data, whatever they're moving for data. Yep.
Yep.
This here's the door. There's actually a door inside of the door. In the unlikely event that somebody closes the tailgate on your truck, you can still open it up.
I would have loved to have that on the old family pickup camper when my sister locked me in by. Sorry, a little personal history that you don't need to know, but that's a good feature.
This vent here is it allows air to go through, but light will not escape.
Okay, so it's a blackout when you're working
and,
at night.
And this whole communication shelter is EMP shielded, so there is some sort of a grid work in there or something, maybe similar to a microwave door, where it will not allow RF to pass through.
Okay.
But here's the main door. Not much left in it for original military setup, but there is a desk that we use as an operating station when we have it out to play POTA.
Okay, so we got the door that swings out, and then you were saying that pretty much everyone has an axe right there.
Yeah, they all have an axe in the door, and I believe that's to destroy the equipment if you had to abandon it.
Sure. So climb in. So there's the desk that you're talking about. That's original. And then
racks for equipment, different equipment.
Sure. Oh. Over here's now this is this.
So that's the incoming. That's basically the control panel for lighting.
Sure.
And for the fan system.
Okay. Yep. I see a fan.
I was able to salvage that of all the junk that was in here.
Sure.
I was able to rewire it and integrate it back into the unit. So everything's functional on it. The current, the amperage meter and the frequency meter, voltage meter, everything's operational.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is. I thought maybe you built this for your own needs, but yeah, it's got blackout lights and everything. First aid kit in the corner. Where just like a pickup camper where they narrow down for the box. It kind of makes a natural bench on each side, and you got bunk beds that you've built in here, and you're using military surplus litters for that.
Correct. Yep.
That's cool. So you got 2 stretchers and all your camping gear. So you can set this up if it's raining and stuff. You can play radio right from the inside. Cool. Oh. Climbing out. So that thing's pretty darn cool. What else was I going to ask? I can't remember. But so you say you use this for special events and field day and...
Yep, field day, just camping in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a fun little attention getter, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it's well, with it being camouflage, it kind of brings the attention to it in a campground like this.
Yep.
So you get asked a lot of what is it?
Oh
and
yeah,
everything?
a lot of that. I had one gentleman, a Vietnam veteran, stop by and told me that he was during the war that he was inside of one of those boxes operating from it. So.
Oh, I didn't know this design was that old. I thought this was like 1990s.
No, they had them back in the 50s, maybe even farther back than that.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. So very cool. And you said when you got it, it was pretty much gutted on the inside, and you had to do some tracking down.
It was pretty trashed inside from when the government stripped all the equipment out of it.
Yeah.
But, I had to do a lot of wire tracing and stuff like that.
Let you keep the fun stuff.
Again. Oh yeah. Right. Yep. I can't find out much information about this. I'm sure everything's classified yet.
Sure.
Or, somewhat classified as far as what would have been in here. So not a whole lot of documentation on it.
Now, on a hot day like today, does that fan keep up and keep it somewhat cool, or
not
does
really.
it? So it becomes
in the shade. It's not too bad. In the sun, it's pretty warm in there.
All right.
There is a giant AC unit on the front, and if we had power, we could power it up and cool it down. But
And I imagine its original configuration, the AC was more towards the keep the equipment
Yes,
cool, and if the
yes.
soldiers are
Not-
cool,
yeah,
that's
not they didn't care about the
Yeah.
soldiers inside, just the equipment.
yeah. Well, keep the electronics cool. If the
Yep.
soldiers are cool, that's a bonus. But
Yep.
otherwise, just hydrate and take some Advil. You'll be fine. All right, this thing is so cool. All right, so what do you do to winter? Do you just for storage at home? Do you just park it behind the
Park it.
garage?
Just park it. Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. Sits outside.
Okay. Thank you very much for giving us the tour, and
Thank you.
we'll have fun this weekend.
Yeah.